Greetings and salutations. Thank you so much for this comment, and I want to talk a little bit about it. This comment is in response to the video that I did regarding the babyface assassins. And I have to look at my computer because that's kind of little. And Bailey CT states or writes, "My son is an aerospace engineer with defense clearance. My daughter is a deputy sheriff investigator. Black kids are educated with important positions. Our people are intelligent, and our people don't need to do things the way others, especially the ops. Let's stop placing false narratives that we do not that we are not doing the work as a community." Well, first of all, congratulations, and I know that you are a proud mom, as am I of my daughter. But like I told you, just because my daughter does not fit into those boxes doesn't mean that we as a whole or the majority of our young people are below grade level in reading and math. Yes, we can talk about our anecdotal experiences and how definitely it is because we, you and me, obviously placed the importance of education on our children, and then they decided to take the mantle and move forward. That is the problem. And it has nothing to do with where they are raised, because when I was in elementary school, it was in an underserved community, public school. And also from a single mother, my mother and my father, for that matter, would not accept certain things far as education was concerned. My aunt, God rest her soul, I don't think she graduated from high school. But her two children, one is a judge that has retired, and another one is a senior level executive. So I know that our people do good things. And I know that our people are intelligent. But what also I know is in this realm, STEM, technology, the numbers are not numbering. In order to get a seat at certain tables, you do have to be qualified. And here's the thing, am I under the delusion that just because we're qualified don't mean we're going to be invited? I absolutely not. But let me tell you something. One thing I said, and I told my daughter, your education is something nobody can take away from you. Nobody. You have the tools by which to pivot, create if necessary. What I am suggesting, and you can look it up because while I was at the VA today, I Googled. In every statistic, when you look at reading levels, math levels, our Black people are at the lowest. There was a chart that read below average, average, above average, advanced. Okay, the Hispanic, their numbers were large far as below. It leveled out at, average, and then above average, had a very small number at advanced. White people had all those levels. Their below average was lower, but advanced was significant. And Asians even more so. But the Black numbers showed 0 in advanced numbers. And the largest percentage was in below average. Just because our children are successful don't mean collectively, far as education is concerned, that we are. I forgot the word I just used, but anyway, acceptable. But we advance in other areas. So is it wonder that they relegate us to that because that is what we seem to emphasize? I'm not arguing. I am stating the fact. Do I even like this? I absolutely don't. Because, see, I grew up in a time, and I'm assuming that you did, that we know how our parents and grandparents pushed and valued and prioritized education because they knew or believed, particularly in my grandfather's time, born in 1910, they believed having an education was a way out. And what is saddening is to understand and know how our ancestors were prohibited from reading, were beat and possibly killed for reading, knowing how to read. And we have given it up freely. Because, see, on the one hand, they said that we were too dumb to read and understand. And if that's the case, why would we be punished for it since we couldn't read, we wouldn't be able to do it anyway? It's because they knew, and people still know, that knowledge is power. Knowledge. So it's not a false narrative. You may not agree with the narrative, but it's not a false narrative. Those are my thoughts. What are yours? Take that with you.